Hi, and welcome back. We are now on week 4, discussing the biological person and life beginnings here in our Human Behavior and the Social Environment 1 class at Widener. So during week 4 and going forward, the biopsychosocial information will be presented in developmental phases. So this week we're going to focus on the physical person. The textbook frames this as a medical model lens. You're encouraged to spend more time getting to know the neurobiological information, and these readings pertain to the beginnings of life, including prenatal development, infancy, as well as early childhood. So I encourage you to carefully peruse the learning resources here, making sure that you read all of the assigned readings and watch all of the associated recordings and videos here. So we have those objectives and textbook readings that you want to make sure that you carefully study and peruse. We have the biological dimensions videos that you can access here by clicking on the blue link, as well as the infancy readings and videos, which can be navigated to by clicking on the blue link. And then you have your early childhood readings and videos. We have 2 discussion board posts for this week. The first one is a check-in in regard to your older adult interview and annotated bibliography. So please check in this week about how you're progressing on the older adult interview and annotated bibliography. What are you learning in the process? Please write about how your work has proceeded since you last checked in on this project. So this is not a formal discussion forum. You're not required to respond to peers, but of course feel free to offer advice, make suggestions, ask questions, and share ideas with others. For your second week 4 discussion board posts, you're going to be exploring phases of the life cycle. So using your reading in chapter 7 of your Rogers text and the Sanchez family case, I'd like you to think about and answer the questions on page 245 of your Rogers text. So again, you're going to be thinking about and answering questions on page 245 of the Rogers text. So you want to make sure that you're posting your answers here, and this will serve as your initial discussion board post. So you want to make sure that you're including any citations for any information that you use from the course materials or any other outside references. Also, please make sure that you're following up with at least one classmate who does not yet have responses. And in that response post, you want to describe what you've learned from your peers and what you can add to your peers' learning regarding early childhood development. So your initial post is due on Thursday, and your follow-up response post is due between Friday with a Sunday 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time deadline. And last but certainly not least, underneath the assessment tab, you will find access to your week 4 concept quiz, as well as your mid-semester evaluations. You want to make sure that you are submitting your week 4 concept quiz as well as your mid-semester evaluation by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So your mid-semester evaluation is completely anonymous, and your feedback really helps me make any necessary improvements to your course experience. So I encourage you to be honest here and give your feedback. And if you have any questions, if you need help with anything related to our course, please remember that I am here to help you. So don't hesitate to reach out to me. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I look forward to reading all of your discussion board check-ins and postings.